Hey guys, gonna be back. 3 games out. It was a 6-1 loss today. They keep on losing. Everyone keeps on losing. I'm telling you, these guys are staying in the race. Garrett Cole, led by Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge. This ain't over till it's over. And this is still the top bullpen in Major League Baseball. There is time for the bats to get going. They got Verlander. They got Mad Max. Will the Yankees get Nestor Cortez back from injury? I think he's the most important player. Nestor, there's got to be a strong 1-2 punch. Garrett Cole, Nestor Cortez. Got to happen for the season to play out. I believe Nasty Nestor is going to be back. He's going to be flaming hot. He's going to be back on Saturday. So let's see how many pitches Cortez throws. But Saturday he's back from the injury. Nasty Nestor is back. Domingo Germán, season ended. So it doesn't matter. 3-man rotation, 4-man rotation. I don't see how Severino's going to make it. I mean, you can make a whole season out of this movie. They're taking 2 out of 4 against the Astros. That's my prediction. All these gay-ass teams are keeping the Yankees in it. Obviously, the Yankees are going to stay in this race, and they're going to make a push. That's why they're 3 games out. That's why they're going to be 2.5 after today. This is the 100-year anniversary of the Yankees' first title. 99 World Series later. 99. Can you see 99? That's 99. That's 99 World Series later after the great Bambino won the first title. The great Jorginho wins 99 World Series later. Judge is such an impact player. You're going to have to pitch the great Jorginho. The leadoff man gets on, you have to pitch the great Jorginho. If the leadoff man gets off, you don't want to walk Judge. You're going to insult the rest of the lineup. You're going to insult them dearly. You just take it personally. That's what they got to do. The great Jorginho on with the walk. He's on first. Judge, the first base runner to get on for the Yankees in a huge 4-game series against the Astros. This is as big of a series as there is. You can book their ticket to the World Series if they take 3 out of 4, which is still possible, but I'll go with 2 out of 4. I'll go with 2 out of 4. Verlander going to get a win in one of those games. They'll probably lose with Severino. I'm going to go with Schmidt to win and Severino to lose. And there's no Garrett Cole pitching the series too. Let's not forget. So they'll take 2 out of 4. They'll stay in the race. They're not going to go for sweeps. They're always going to lose a game every series because it's the AL East. So these guys, Scherzer and Verlander don't go to the AL East. They don't go to the Yankees division. The Yankees don't play Mad Max anymore because they already played the Rangers. But they do get Verlander probably twice because they travel to Houston early September. So they're going to be in the playoff race all the way through the end, through the final series of the regular season, where they play the Kansas City Royals, where the D-backs are struggling right now. They get the D-backs in late September. The Blue Jays are going to lose at least 4 games against the Yankees. Yankees, they can go 4 for 6, 4 out of 6, 4-2 against the Blue Jays, or 5 out of 1. Either way, Yankees going to gain ground on the Blue Jays. Some easy National League opponents coming up too. "16 pitches right now for Javier. They're making Javier work in the first inning. The Stanton later on deck. You can make a movie out of this season. There's a lot of dysfunction going on right now. They say he has armpit discomfort. Then he goes in the game and throws 5 innings. It's like, are they trying to trade Domingo Germán? But then he showed up to the stadium drunk, but they lie and say that he had armpit discomfort. Oh, the doctor, he didn't come till midway through the game. Whatever, cleared him then. He showed up to the stadium drunk. Domingo Germán showed up to the stadium drunk. I think that's what happened right there. But by the numbers, this season is over. He won't be a part of the World Series.
The Yankees don't do much of anything. Really too close in the standings to punt, but too far of a roster to consider going for it with this group. And that's the thing. When you
17 pitches so far. They're making this guy walk.
this time of year, gauge yourself
Sorry, Angels did everything they could, but they get Verlander, they get Scherzer. I mean, they made the moves too. They just countered the Angels there with Verlander and Scherzer. That's what they did. They countered their division rival. I think that's a great first inning. They made Javier work for 20 pitches. So 19 pitches. They make him work for 20 pitches. This is great for the Yankees so far. They get a base runner at second. A ball went by, wild pitch, pass ball, whatever. Get out of the first inning. Judge in the back. He's not having good command, Javier, right now.
We can outpitch the teams that are in front of us. Yankees spent 3 games yesterday thanks in large part to this week.
Yes, see, Giancarlo Stanton, 15 home runs entering for the season. His 15th home run against Tampa. Giancarlo Stanton scripted home run by the numbers against Tampa. Stanton home run number 15 versus the Rays. So that's scripted by the numbers. Don't forget that Rizzo, a 10-day injured list with the 99 games played, of course, 99 World Series after 1923. That's what about to go down. 2-0 the count, 2 outs, Judge on first, Smiles in the dugout, Anthony Rizzo and company. They're getting ready to get back in this playoff race, compete for a championship. Nasty Nestor is going to come back to life. High fastball 3-0. He swings right through it. 2-1. 22 pitches right now for Javier. Yankees making him work. There's no sharp command for Javier right now. 23rd pitch of the inning to the Stanton leader. 3-1 the count. 3-1.
But when he's off, you can pitch him away his sliders, and he's going to pull off the ball. But boy, he's just waiting as long as he can. He can serve to right field like a left-handed pull hitter, and nobody's really kind of trying to bury a ball inside on the strike zone.
Swings right through a 95-mile-per-hour hitter, upper inside corner of the strike zone. Now 3-2 to count. 24 pitches in the inning for Javier. Stanton swinging right through it. Is his bat speed decreasing? That is a big question there. Javier is going to bring the heat right here. He's probably going to bring a fastball. I think he's going to get it right through Stanton. Oh, Stanton! A Stantonian blast! You can kiss him goodbye for Giancarlo Stanton. A bomb by the Stantonator, a Stantonian blast to left field. 2-0, Big Daddy over the Houston Astros. You can kiss him goodbye. The turnaround begins right now. The Stantonian blast to left field. He crushed that ball. He is getting right on. Stanton starting to feel it right now. How many home runs has this been for Giancarlo to begin the second half of the season? This was as big of a blast as there is. The ball was out of the park even before he left the batter's box against the Rays. Same thing here. I think Giancarlo is going to get 30 home runs this year. He may get to 28. 13 home runs from number 28 for Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees have lost 13 games against the Astros, and they're going to win 13 years after the death of George Steinbrenner. So that's what we see right there. The Astros are rattled. The Astros are taking a beating. Verlander has owned the Yankees even when pitching for the Detroit Tigers. He's beaten them in the division series. He's beaten them in the championship series. He's beaten them. He beat them this year with the Mets. He's beaten them with the Astros last year. So he gone. He gone. McKinney. 3-0. 3-0 Yankees. 3-0. They got it. They all got it. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Look at that. That was such a blast by McKinney. This was a huge first inning. Are we even going to be live through this whole game? I don't think so. He made it look easy. Number 57 with the home run. McKinney. What a huge blast. Deep right. McKinney with some surprising pop under his bat. It's going to be a long, long night for the Astros. The Yankees are trying to bleed the bullpen dry for the Astros. Doing all this without Cortez and Cole. This is a great start to the series for the New York Yankees. I'm telling you, the Astros he won 5 of 7 in the regular season last year. The Yankees perform much better in the regular season this year. You know, they're gonna get that confidence, that swagger in the postseason. IKF to get a good swing on the bat. That was 28 prior pitches before McKinney's home run, so that came right after 28 prior pitches. Already 31 pitches in the first inning. It's 3-0 Yankees. Clark Schmidt is performing surprisingly well. Had a really good start against the Orioles. So, yeah, Severino struggled. Gamon is out due to voluntary alcohol rehab, but Clark Schmidt's been performing. Yankees get their young right-hander early lead in the first of a 4-game set. 33 pitches in the inning. Christian Javier entered with a 2-0 record. And now he can fall to 2-1. Two wins, 1 loss. I'd say they're going to get 8 runs this game probably and due for 5 more runs. The bats are starting to wake up. IKF is making them work. It's now 34 pitches in the first inning for Javier. 3-0 Yankees. It's going to be a long, long week for the Astros at the Bronx, but the Astros going to get them back in September. Astros are trying to touch up Severino. He's out looking. 35 pitch first inning for Javier. By the numbers, 35 pitches. Lots of bleeding for the Astros. Yankees already doing much better than they did through all of last year, where they won 2 of 7 games in regular season against the Astros. The Yankees have fared much better so far. They're already showing signs of improvement. The Yankees strike first in their first series against the Astros. So that is definitely going to be very revealing for the rest of the year. As we see, you can turn this whole season into a movie because you can. Bronx was burning in 1978. And it's burning then. And they came back from 14 games and they won. Yankees won 14 straight World Series games with Joe Torre. First championship season in the new stadium. Now they're going to win 14 years later. That's what's about to happen for the Yankees. It's 99 World Series later for the great Jorginho. That's what the numbers say. Domingo Germán's season over with 28 losses in his career. Voluntary alcohol rehab. While the page loads, it is worth noting that Domingo is the Camacho of the 41st World Series. He did have the no-hitter on the 28th day. 35 days later, the news came that he's on the 60-day uh, non-baseball related uh, inactive list, because he went to active rehab. He had 114 strikeouts for the season. You can't see it, but Germán with 114 strikeouts for the year. Alcohol abuse is 114. He has 31 wins for the season, for his career, I should say. Germán with 31 wins before he goes on the injured list. His win-loss record is 5-7 for the year. World Series is Camacho 57. 5-7 for the year. His season is over just like that. 0 games. And 0 hits for the opposition. Germán, ring number 0 with the perfect game. So 114 strikeouts for the season right there. 112 games of his career right before a series against Houston. Houston is 112, making sense of Germán's career numbers before he goes on the injured list. Non-injured list, that is. So, yeah, just pitching 109 innings for the year, 108 and 2/3 innings. The Yankees can beat Los Angeles in the World Series. Los Angeles is 109. So, again, number 6 Yankees, number 2 Dodgers. Jorginho's the home run king with 62, 131 RBIs last year, championship. So that's how we make sense of the seeding format, because the Braves are the number 1 seed, and then the Dodgers, they're going to be the number 2 seed. And the Dodgers, they're not going to catch up against the Braves because the Braves are going to be red hot. But right here, June 28th, August 2nd, 35 days from the time of his perfect game, he is out for the year. 36 days, end day included. Dodger 35 and 36. Dodgers with the Pro S. And then, of course, Judge passes Roger. They crash into right field wall. And it only makes sense that the great Jorginho is going to win New York against LA. That is how you justify every penny of the contract. That is real pressure right there. A battle between two blue bloods going all the way back to Brooklyn, all the way across country to LA. That's what we have right here. And let me go into the calculator right here. Domingo 41, 41st series. Domingo Germán altogether. What does that get? Domingo Germán, 135, 72. The Astros record in the postseason, 13-5 against the Yankees. That's what makes sense, but 135. 72 is the gematria of Dodgers. Dodgers 72. Okay, I know what's going to be very important. Not only is it the fact they went 9 innings and 9 strikeouts and 9 innings and 0 runs for number 0, 0 hits by the numbers on the 28th day, but how many pitches did Germán throw in his last game of the year to finish with 109 innings and 114 strikeouts? Because 114 strikeouts for the year, it's alcohol abuse or involuntary rehab once I type it in. Alcohol abuse is 114 strikeouts, happening organically, contrived. He was definitely not having armpit discomfort. That's what they said at first. So he showed up to the stadium drunk. They said he was hurt. Armpit 77, Domingo 77. Armpit discomfort. That's what they said. They were lying through their teeth. You've got the Three Stooges, and you've got the great Jorginho, the glue, keeping everyone all together, leadership standpoint, and everything he does on the field. Armpit discomfort, Camacho 199, 82. There's nothing that really stands out with 82 and what have you. But for July, he did just throw over 27 innings in the month of July. He was approaching that 28 inning mark. I like after the perfect game, he had 27 innings for June. So 27 is their current amount of championships right now. Domingo Germán's season over by the numbers. There is August the 2nd, the day of the news. And then, of course, the beginning of the World Series, where this whole entire Yankee season is going to be made out to be a movie. If you're GOAT LeBron James, you're definitely making a movie about this. Because GOAT LeBron James don't need to make any movies about himself. He can make other sports movies with his Spring Hill Entertainment Company. This is the kind of season that can happen. Is Judge leaving? That's part 1 of the documentary. Part 2 is the slow start, the injuries, the rehab rooms, all that. Part 3, the great Jorginho out, 36 and 25, no out of the hunt in last place. And This has 1978 all over again. Yankees were 14 games back. The Red Sox, they came back, made the playoffs. 14 straight wins in the World Series with Joe Torre. A lot of 14 action going on right here, and this is no different. Gabon out for the year, 5-7 record. 57 is the World Series, is the championship number. 31 wins for the year is Gabon. The season is over for number 0. 0 games in the postseason, 0 games involved in the 28th title. The guy who once again threw the perfect game on the 28th day of the month. I have no idea what's happening, but this is going to have lots of fireworks. I'm ready to jinx the Astros here at the volume. So, yeah. I think Judge can hit a home run here if the Astros get some base runners to home plate. I really don't have a clue what happened, but anyway, Domingo Germán is out for the year. Nasty Nestor comes back. Yankees counter with, they think, Cortez, they say, is as good as acquiring another pitcher. And that does make sense. They get Cortez back. They get Nasty Nestor and Garrett Cole. It's going to be a 3-man, 4-man rotation.
That enables him to get on top of the high fastball. Big difference in what he is doing this year.
I don't know how Rodon will be. I think Severino is going to get yanked. Astros going to batter Severino, that's for sure. They're a win with Verlander. I'd say Yankees take 2 out of 4. I'll rate the strikeout. Clark Schmidt was in trouble. Base runner second and third. 42 Yankees over the Royals. 1 out. Base runner second and third. He got out of the jam. Only allowed 1 run. And he can do the same here. Already 1 out. Yankees can get out of the inning with only 1 run allowed. Even just a ground out or a out. Strand the runner at second. All you have to do is worry about the batter right here.
They really have to check in the run here.
So yeah, you can make this whole season out. You can make it is a movie. It's gonna be a movie when Greg Gino does the impossible. That will seem as impossible. So they get the ground out. The Astros got a base runner home. 3-1 New York Yankees. Come on. 31. It's the second game without Domingo Germán. Houston is 31. 3-1 the score. 3-1 the score. McKinney's got surprising pop. You just figure Yankees are going to win today, especially after the Orioles lost. The Blue Jays losing. This keeps the Yankees in the hot. Saturday afternoon baseball, Sunday afternoon baseball. It's going to be a brilliant 4-game series. If the Yankees take 3 out of 4, they're winning the title. You can book that championship all the way. It's already happened. Well, it's already happened, but it's going to happen even more, especially if they win 3 out of 4. But I'm going 2 games out of 4. I'm going to go with the split series. Split series is pretty fair. Let's see if the inning ends on the 39th pitch. Okay, you got 2-3 right here. 2-3. Like the 1923 World Series, 2023. To drive by the numbers. The Yankees don't have to win this game 3.5 back. They already have 6 games against the Blue Jays. It all comes down to Toronto.
That's exactly what he got. And just right down the line.
Here come the Bulls at Yankee Stadium. There it comes. But this is a day of offensive fireworks. There's the midget, Jose Altuve. Altuve grounds out. Astros respond with 2, 3-2. Yankees close to getting the top of the lineup back in action again. They bring the bottom of the lineup. How will Javier attack the second inning? Weak command of the strike, so the Yankees going to knock him out of the game early. I think Clark is going to hang in there and do just a fine job. 3-2 Yankees. Commercial break. Wild lineup. IKF got it out. I don't think with 7-9 in the lineup the Yankees are going to score. Let me see. Well, actually, Bader and Volpe coming up. You never know. The young catcher they bought up didn't bring in an all-star catcher. Gonna have to win with Higashioka. Higashioka shows some surprising pop from time to time, but I think Higgy will do the job well. I don't know why he's not playing. Wartfeld is a young player through the system, but he's just a backup catcher, so he seems to be getting some playing time basically. But Higashioka is the regular guy on the Yanks. But you got to keep guys fresh to the season. That's what's happening right there.
Plus, people taking Mounjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Mounjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Mounjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may
35 days after his no-hitter, come on. Athletics is 34, so wonder what's going on right
Tell
there.
your doctor if you're no sick, pregnant, or plan to be. Side effects include
Number
nausea,
0,
vomiting,
0 games, 0 hits, 0
dehydration,
runs.
and may worsen kidney problems. I can do diabetes differently with Mounjaro.
This is the year of great
Ask your doctor
Jorginho.
about once weekly Mounjaro.
This is called baseball.
This place means fresh. That's why the new Titan.
All you do is get red hot in the right month, the right time of the year. How your Tampa Bay Rays doing now? Oh, the road beaters are like for me, 19-1, whatever. That don't mean diddly squat. All right, cold, man, cold, ice cold. June, July. All that matters is getting red hot in August through October. That's when winter's so up. Time to be a winner right now. That's what the Yankees are doing. That's what Great Jorginho is doing. They're in last place without the Jorginho. The Jorginho comes back and carries them to the championship. The judge. What's all runs? The judge has entered the courtroom. All rise to the judge. All rise to Aaron Judge. All rise to Judge 99 World Series after 1923, after the very first championship. All rise to Judge. So yeah, Yankees can work the Astros bullpen. They can't be swinging at some of these pitches outside the strike zone. He's throwing even more balls, but good aggressive game plan. It's working well so far. They've got the ball out of the park. Yankees take 2-4. That's my prediction for the series. And Yankees swinging the ball well. There have been a couple of great pitches that they watched. They're just very short of getting out of the ballpark. Bader hit it pretty well, and leadoff man hit it pretty well too. So he is getting whacked out there. And if you 7-9, then if they get 2 more outs, Yankees bring the top of the lineup in the 4th inning. That's going to be very rough. Javier, his confidence is shaken. Must be a pitcher-friendly umpire. I guess that it's not a strike. 41st pitch about to come from Javier to Volpe. Looks like a slider to low. It's 1-1, 41 pitches in 2 innings. Nah, it's got nothing to do with that. Cowboys and Ravens? No, how about Cowboys and Bills? Ooh la la. Diggs Brothers. Now, that's WWE. They got the Kelsey Brothers. I'll go Buffalo, the AFC. Anthony Volpe. You see, Yankees are getting good swings there. They're getting 390 feet, 380 feet. Some of them just haven't found their way out of the ballpark. So these guys are feeling very well right now with their swings. Even that backs that result in the outs, they are swinging the ball well.
Two up and two down in this second inning, and here's Van Rortvedt.
If Go Bond is smart, Spring Hill Entertainment Group, make the movie about the Yankee season. Go Bond James. I don't know if he's still a Yankee fan or not, but he's a Yankee fan. He should produce a movie from this year, especially after the great Jorginho embarks on the 100-year anniversary. The 99 World Series later from the inaugural championship. And Go Bond James no longer a Dallas Cowboys fan after everything that's transpired with Jerry Jones and the anthem or whatever. I don't know. Mostly Jerry Jones. Number 9 man, Ward Feld, 46 pitches through 2 innings. The Yankees get the top of the lineup, even if he gets out here. But Wardfeld will still make Javier work. It's 2-2. A slider low out of the plate, inside. Yankees backup catcher. They don't get a catcher. They don't bring any players except for 2 mediocre relief pitchers. I suppose if relief pitchers get hurt, then relief depth, they get the top prospect from the Phillies too, Spencer Howard. Well, he's had a 7 career ERA, but he was a top prospect. So Yankees think they have a golden gem with Spencer Howard. He pitched with the Rangers. You can imagine Jorginho returning to Arlington where he hit number 62. Yankees get sweet revenge against Aroldis Chapman. He wasn't on postseason roster. He refuses to show up to the workout. And that's where they are going to ultimately get their payback against Chapman. Wurtzfeld works a walk. Yankees have a base runner on first here. 3-2 Yanks. 2 outs. Already 50 pitches. Hasn't made it to 2 innings yet. Bowers is up. IKF should be a leadoff man. That's why Boone is a bonehead. There's no way that Bowers should be leading off. He's got plenty of pop, though. Bowers and McKinney have lots of pop. The Yankees like the lefty on righty matchup. Slider just off the plate, middle. 1-0 in the count. Bowers with lots of pop. He hit a home run or 2 against Tampa. The Yankees like his power, left-handed bat. Lefty on righty matchup, the Yankees take advantage. Bowers doesn't get over the middle of the barrel of the bat. He pops it up the shallow right field. The Astros are out of the inning, 3-2. Yankees do bring up Stanton and Judge. Yankees going to work through Javier. They will try to go off for some blood to take him out of the game this next inning.
It's a VW. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and get a $7,500 lease bonus on a new 2023 all-electric ID4.
Let's go!
Right now. Sorry, mi amor. I tried downloading your shows, but our internet
What's up?
are slower than
Scherzer with 9 strikeouts in his debut with the Rangers. Gave up 3 in the first inning, I think it was, and the Rangers came back. So, yeah, the Rangers-Astros battle. Rangers win today. Yankees can try to give Texas a little bit of help in the AL West. Looks like the Rangers are up by a game. If the Astros lose, they're back a game and a half. The Rangers are from Texas. The Yankees are coming off Tampa. Yep. You can see a game and a half back, especially when the Yankees win today. So that's what's in store right here.
1% more than other homes sold in their local MLS. Do you care about getting more for your home? Go to 72sold.com.
At Cox Mobile, we know other mobile companies like you to stay put with one type of plan. But we know life can take you anywhere, which is why you get the freedom to choose a data plan that actually fits you and the ease of changing it up anytime. Choose between pay-as-you-gig or gig unlimited, all while running on a network with unbeatable 5G reliability. Flexibility feels good. Cox Mobile, we're different because we're different. Turn right on to Western.
Zero views. Video already got a like. So Rizzo's 41st RBI and the home run streak. Uh, Great Jorginho, he hit his home run against. Great Jorginho, he hit his home run against Tyler Wells. It was his 85th RBI versus the Orioles or something. I don't know. Maybe I got to go back to that. Anyway, grounds out to Volpe. Volpe's got the ball there. Astros leadoff man Pena is out. There's a graphic they showed with Jorginho. I have to go back and see what it is. Just through the Yankees Orioles game. Judge, when he hit his home run, they showed a key graphic afterwards. I'll have to go to it. Okay. This is a Sunday broadcast. Let me go to Saturday, see if it shows the Saturday broadcast. I saw a Saturday broadcast. I should see it somewhere in my library. I did watch the Saturday game, so let's watch again. It was the Fox broadcast. I don't know. I don't. Anyway, I'll find it. I'll find it. You have a red hot starting pitcher. You have Greg Jorginho. These are perfect. You have the best bullpen in the league. These are perfect ingredients to embark on the legendary Judgian Championship of the Ages, 99 World Series after the first championship. That's where we at right there. So anyway, a Women's World Cup match prediction. Start out with Japan and the Norway and the USA and the Sweden. Right wing is going to hope America loses. So right wing going to be happy with Sweden. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, I want these woke, anti-American hating women to lose. I hate America so much. They don't have to sing the national anthem, but to me, they can certainly at least put the hand over their heart and acknowledge that this is a good place to be. I mean, many Europeans are poor. I mean, much better than being like in Africa or, in Latin America. I mean, it's a matter of perspective. I think that's why a lot of people are upset with the women's national team. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, Women's World Cup action. I should go to table all time. Just go to all time wins in the Women's World Cup, and that'll help break down all the matches that we've got here. So, let's see. All time table for the World Cup. And let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I get it. Sweden's a really good team. They have a lot of Barcelona players. They've got the Arsenal stars. Sweden are really good. Team USA is struggling, but there have been upsets all over the place. Germany out, Italia out. So Team USA hasn't lost yet. So that's going to bear well for Team USA. The USA will beat Sweden. There is no problems. The coach, Flacco, and Donovsky is going to get his 52nd win all time as a coach of the USA against Sweden. Actually, Sweden is gematria of 25, but Japan was the last team to beat the USA. And so what I like with uh, Sweden is they lose their 13th match to the USA. They allow their 50th goal against America. It is America that's gematria 50. They lose their 13th match to the country that gained independence with 13 colonies. And so that being said, the United States gets their 42nd win to face off against Japan. Japan is gematria 42. So ultimately, what I like is the USA to face off against Japan in the quarterfinals. And we could be looking at revenge for the USA against Japan, because going back to the 2019 Women's World Cup, let's see if the USA faced off. I don't remember the USA facing off Japan in that World Cup. So yeah, Japan, England, all that. Then the knockout, Japan, Netherlands, Netherlands to beat Japan. Okay. Then 2019, 2015. Japan was runner up against the United States. So, they did get the revenge back in 2015 after 2011, it looks like. But another USA Japan showdown, that's what we should expect on that side of the bracket, despite all of the hype that Team USA can go down. But should make it to the quarterfinals. They are the top draw ratings wise than any country, if I'm not mistaken.
Regardless.
Team USA prediction: gonna defeat Sweden. Japan gonna beat Norway. Those are my predictions for the Women's World Cup coming up. Some big knockout matches this week. Spain is gonna win. England's gonna win. Jamaica, Colombia is gonna be a good match. Can Jamaica be the surprise team?
And the Mets are paying a bunch of his salary.
Nice piece of hitting by Gleyber Torres. A run-out single to center field after great Jorginho in a shallow pop-out. Looked like it could be a base hit. USA and Spain are my top two picks. Germany is out and Sweden are out, so USA and Spain. The winner of that match is going to win the final. I like the three-peat angle. Some things make sense from the numbers. It's going to be good. It is.
Here's Stanton launching 2-run home run his first time up. Well, it's kind of ironic is they would have signed him for what was left over on the contract for him. Yeah, that's what he's paying. I mean, it's an unbelievable deal that both he and Scherzer got. Good for them, but it didn't work out. Like the Nets thought it was going to work out on paper, and certainly in the records that they never thought they'd be.
Another Japan USA match. How about that?
I thought they had the toughest decision. We all talk about the decision, the Angels and Otani, and how tough that would be. To me, the toughest decision was what the Mets had to do, because you could make an argument for keeping
Japan and USA. That is the top match in women's football. USA, Sweden, whatever.
But in essence,
USA, Japan. It would not be a Women's World Cup without USA and Japan.
For those guys that came over in prospects, they're paying the contracts, most of the contracts of what the guys they had to trade over. So that value they're getting back better be pretty good. Or It's going to be a slower recovery for the Mets. Stanton's down swinging here. 2 gone to third.
Stanton down swinging. Still 3-2. Javier's had an easier third inning.
The struggles that you're in right now, unless you can do what they did, and I know they're having to pay down.
I never knew Tommy Pham played for the Mets. Yeah, trade him to the Marlins, and that's crazy. Well, the Marlins are struggling anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, it was more complex than I'm sure some of those meetings they were having. And you meant, it's like
Javier, 64 pitches, threw 2 and 2/3 innings. McKinney hit another home run. 6 home runs and 12 RBIs. His RBIs are coming off of home runs. Is McKinney going to offer something more? We're going to have to find out.
Not really sure what you're getting in return.
2-0 the count. Slider inside. 65 pitches in 3 innings. Yankees making Javier Ward.
For a short period of time, go head-to-head to decide the American League West now. It'll be one of the fun races to watch down the stretch, top of that division. 2-0 from Javier. McKinney hits it foul. Yeah, it's going to be a fun race.
2-1, foul ball.
With the system that we've got now, it takes a little bit of the sting out, right? Unless you're fighting for the best overall record or one of the 2 best records. You want to win the division, you want to have those home games, but at what price? And I hope it goes down to the wire. I hope it's exactly what we think it's going to be. And they very well could meet each other right away in the postseason.
Foul ball, 2-2 count.
High scoring games in the regular season.
Yankees have worked up Framer Javier.
For the most part, but this year they've been in first place for 1 day. They were tied for 1 day in April, but chasing the Rangers otherwise. First 2 out and a 2-2 from Javier. Javier's had a hard time landing that breaking ball. The 8 of the 23 is thrown.
Yankees got all their runs to the home run ball.
Kind of like put a lot of pressure on that fastball.
Astros hit it inside the park.
Deep count, 67 pitches already here. There goes Torres.
Wow, what a jump by Torres. Foul.
Well, this typically usually gets a step off. With 2 strikes, the hitter's got to defend himself. And the hitter would have definitely taken it if there wasn't 2 strikes. You can see that easily. If you're standing at home plate going, oh my goodness, as long as that's.
I think the bats are coming alive. I think the first step for the Yankees getting red hot is working the pitcher.
Another 2-2 pitch. And with a foul ball. These, I know you and I talk about, I'm really excited about the rule changes, the pace of games, the athleticism, stolen bases. But what it's really exposing the inability for pitchers to deliver the ball to home plate in a timely fashion, meaning not pitch clock wise, just a lot of pitchers slow deliveries to home plate, which allows a lot more stolen bases. Javier's given up 15 stolen bases this year. That's
full count.
6 more than he gave up all last year. I mean, last year it was not even talked about. Don't steal, value outs. However they say that, on the base pass. Don't ever make an out on the base pass, especially if you don't have about an 87% success rate.
Out looking. Still 3-2. Yankees up. 71 pitches to 3 innings.
Jordan's works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the peritoneum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Let Innovation Refunds help with your ERC tax refund so you can improve your business however you see fit. Rosie used part of her refund to build an outdoor patio. Dr. Marshall used part of his refund to give his practice a facelift. Emily used part of her refund to buy.
I run a wax museum.
Let Innovation Refunds help you get started on your ERC tax refund. Stop waiting. Go to innovationrefunds.com. You really got the brows.
Your paint is really bad. I said the best coffee I've ever had. Should've used Bear. Sorry, side where? No, I said should've used Bear.
Today, let's paint. Right now, get America's most trusted paint brand at a new low price. Bear, only at Home Depot.
It's happening, isn't it?
Don't miss your chance to see the big screen event of the year. IMAX engagements are now extended. Get tickets now. Oppenheimer in theaters now. Rated R.
Welcome back to Yankees Stadium. Yankees ahead 3-2. We're here with Aaron Boone. Aaron, Giancarlo Stanton's second home run in 2 nights in the first inning. What is the difference?
Oh man, they're interviewing the bonehead.
Really, I mean, he's been trending in a way better direction really for about a month now. He hasn't gone on that when he gets really locked in where G can do that, but we're starting to see signs of that. A big swing last night, good one off of Javier, getting some real good fastballs. So really good to see him because he's a manager when he gets it rolling.
Anthony Rizzo goes on the injured list today with post-concussion syndrome. Aaron, looking back, how much did the collision with Tatis in late May affect him?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the start of where. So how much? I mean, no one really knows for sure, but they definitely trace it back to that's when it happened, and he's been struggling to kind of find it ever since. And lately, we're talking about feeling foggy and stuff. So hopefully now he's got the right diagnosis, and we can get him on the road to recovery.
Aaron, thank you very much.
Aaron Boone told us before the game today that he sensed some relief coming from Rizzo, having an answer for why he was feeling the way he was feeling. So
oh, good pitch. Breaking ball, top inside corner for a strike.
He'd be walking back to the dugout saying, how in the world did I miss that pitch? Or he'd think that the pitch was way off of the plate. He'd be arguing with the umpire, and then he'd go back and look, and no, it's a strike. Something that he'd never dealt with. Very frustrating.
Oh, threw that hard inside.
Much of a competitor as he is, as we rewatch the play, you never know what it takes, right? The perfect timing, doesn't seem like much there, but got him in a perfect spot. And you could tell he was dazed.
Let's see, Rizzo guy's concussion on May the 28th.
And these things are the unknown commodity. Alvarez turns on this ball in right field. It's Stanton twisting around and making a grab.
Hard hit to deep right, straight to Stanton. First out of the inning. Yankees up 3-2.
His career. OPS ball 500 since that moment. Low point on Sunday when he struck out 5 times.
Yankees getting the job done here. 3-2, 3-0 lead. Astros score 2. Javier, 70 pitches. Schmidt, he's at 54. He's at a much manageable pitching count. So, yeah, really good.
Baseball's nowhere close to obviously the contact sport that football is.
How deep bullshit.
But that hurts.
Oh, he hit him there with the pitch. First action there. Hit him with the pitch.
There's no pads right where he got hit. It's just muscle and back of the shoulder.
That's got to hurt.
The Braves been on both times. The Singleton scored his first time off. And now, board is the time run as Chaz McCormick climbs in. And almost one is short for Volpe.
Good double play. They got him. Good double play. Yankees return the top of the lineup here. Yankees have beat the Astros. The Yankees are going to be 2.5 games out of the wild card after today. 2.5 games out with 6 games left to play against the Blue Jays. The math, it keeps on favoring the Yanks right there. There is no 20% chance to make the playoffs. Let's get red hot and beat the Blue Jays. It sounds simple enough of a formula to me.
Looking smooth. You know, even smoother. How about hooking me up with some Gillette lamps? Check your text. You're the best.
Jets and Browns is live. Preseason football, huh?
The next generation of shaving is Gillette lamps.
Hall of Fame game. Joe Namath, Super Bowl III. Jets are not playing Rodgers right now.
One more. Yeah, let's focus on the RV. RV? Okay, everybody look at the RV and smile. This is what you want for your family portrait. Good point. We bundled the boat with our Arenado first. Hey, team, get out of here. Oh. Fun. Everyone say 24/7 financial protection with Progressive. 24/7 financial protection with Progressive. Okay, let's get some singles in yellow. Bye.
With a 4-man rush.
There goes Will Save. Wow. He didn't try to get the first down there. That's a bad job of running. I think I could have done much better.
Please bring more. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Today, I'm doing the Degree Gray T-shirt challenge.
He should have picked up the first down there. That was chicken shit running.
See if I get any sweat marks. Final result. Only one winner.
He's scared. Zach Wilson.
Keep working when others stop. For a limited time, get Mouse Bar Signature Take, starting at $35.
Let's see what the Jets defense has made this postseason. It's supposed to be one of the bright parts of the team.
Available at Lowe's.
Christian Javier, after getting 3 runs in the first inning, back-to-back zeros.
12-yard line. Let's see what the Jets defense is going to do. IJF lead off. Hits it straight to left field.
One thing the Astros do pretty well too. They speak about it a lot constantly. The capabilities, obviously, in the infield. Tucker can go get it right. They're a complete team. That's why they won the World Series last year. Trying to repeat. On the 4th-on-1 pitch to Harrison Bader.
I can't script any better. Yankees have to stay in the playoff line, and they get the Astros up next.
The Astros are the stable. One reason you could always have them as your fallback favorite is because you know they're going to pitch better than anybody else. They get a no-hitter from Framber Valdez, and they
Astros plus 62 differential, run differential for the year. Giorgino had 62 home runs, 62 wins. Entering the series against the Yankees.
Yeah, they've had some guys help out and contribute. You know, they had some injuries to the rotation. They had the deepest rotation in all of baseball last year. They had 7 starters, basically. I mean, they could go to 7. And then you get a few that go down, and now they're more normalized, but still pretty good. Yeah, the rotation being what it was last year, going as deep in the games as they did along the bullpen. They don't have that situation right now because of how tax dependent it's been. They've got 4 of the most used guys in baseball. One of the other acquisitions is they got Kendall Graveman to add to that group. Well, until the no-hitter, that's one of their best pitchers until Verlander got here. That man struggled.
They are working him pretty well.
You know, he's having a hard time just kind of staying locked in, and he's so nasty, fun to watch. How did he deal against the Guardians? Peter pops this one up, right down to the infield for Brady. And the second out of the 4th.
Looks like they'll lead off with the ninth man if the eighth man gets out here. The top of the lineup is going to be up for the Yankees in that inning. Can't script any better. Get Verlander, get a no-hitter on the same day. Is that going to be another championship?
Yeah, I watched that game. That hit we just saw right there, it looked like from.
But Jermon had a perfect game.
It was a little.
That wasn't a perfect game. No hits, but a couple walks. No hitter though, not too shabby. Good call. Volpe needs to get on right here. 79 pitches, 84 innings. He's going to be out after 5 innings.
Extra focus, extra positive mindset.
I don't think everybody really wants to see exactly what you're saying.
I think Deshaun Watson wears number 7, who's in the game.
Something that you shouldn't have to think about. The offensive line's coming off the big says the last thing want to do is evaluate these young players. Find out.
Deshaun not playing either. It's another quarterback.
And I'll be honest, I did get 7-run lead. You're like, wow, this is cool. Like a 7-run lead. Next thing you go over 3 or 4.
Jets run defense, so they may be calling a hold there.
You shouldn't keep score in your mind of what it is.
It's just good to see football back. That's all.
You've heard me say it.
Ninth man up for the Yankees.
Hey Joe, just pretend it's 1-0. As I walk out to the mound, I can see it's not. It's 10-0. If I shut off the scoreboard, maybe I wouldn't know. But and that's the process that Dustin was talking about. You get pitchers that can do it well, but they learn how to do it. It's not all. It doesn't come to everybody as easily as they think.
No, there's offsides anyway.
The third walk issued by Javier. If I could remember information like I remember every shot I hit in golf, it'd be great.
Is Wardsville going to get a hit here?
Who's playing?
Well, Yankees just lead off the next inning with the number 1 hitter at the top of the lineup if he does get out. So I think the Yankees are okay with getting out of here without scoring any runs. Houston losing 2-3 like 1923. 9-9 World Series later. This is the magic of the great Gigio. He earns every penny of that contract. This is the lowest amount of win. So yeah, here we are. I think the Yankees going to get some runs in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the lineup up after the Astros sitting there top. Altuve is number 3 due up, number 1 spot. If Schmidt can get for number 8, number 9, then he's looking at another 0 outside of the top of the second inning.
As normal as possible. And so when the foundation provides homes for families, that happens.
When I'm in my home, I'm not fighting the world right now because it's made for me. Go to T2T.
All rise to great Gigi. All rise to the Judge. The Jets looking pretty good with the pass rush there. Jets are going to be. I think the Jets are totally going to be in the playoff hunt to get into the playoffs. Jets will be in there over the Broncos easily. The Jets will beat the Patriots and the Dolphins. I mean, Dolphins are pretty good, but they maybe that last spot will probably be between the Jets and the Dolphins. Who knows? But is Tua going to stay healthy?
That can kind of just sit back.
Well, the Jets play the Dolphins.
Always trying to find an edge, always breaking down the film, always trying to get ready for the next game.
December 17th, someone's season is going to end on December 17th. Either it be the Jets or the Dolphins. It's probably going to be the sarcastic clown with the glasses, the choking last year. That's what I'm going with. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in the playoffs. Well, let's take a look at Brett Favre. He was playing with the Packers. He went to the Jets. He loses the division to the Dolphins last week of the season. It's 2008. Is the same thing going to happen, or is Rodgers going to get into the playoffs? You're about to find out. I think he can hype up the Jets defense. And to make the playoffs, they'll probably need to beat the Bills later on in the season. I bet you they do again. If they're able to win with Tyler Wilson or whoever it was.
National University, supporting the whole you.
Subway refreshed everything, and now this place remains fresh. That's why this pro's whole burger.
So yeah, football is back. Playoff race, regular season. September's when it starts to heat up. Women's World Cup, Premier League coming up. There's a lot coming up.
Authentic caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Your favorite team, MLBshop.com. Jake Myers follows our first pitch from Clark Schmidt as 3-6
After what has been said with Nathaniel Hackett, the Jets are going to totally dismantle the Broncos. The Jets defense is going to, Wilson's going to get sacked 8 times. And that Jets defense, that's a bad recipe for Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. Drew Brees is a Hall of Fame quarterback. Russell Wilson's completely dependent on scrambling outside the pocket. He's just not a top pocket passer. He may have good accuracy, but he can't stand tall and take a hit in the pocket. He's never been about that.
Left-handers takes a little getting used to being able to have that pitch going the other way against them. But there's the numbers. You see it's a pretty big disparity about the average. Homers are the same, but
Clark Schmidt's pretty good, though. He is.
But he says John White is big.
61 pitches in the 5th inning. You can go through 6 innings.
Two lefties as well, and finding ways to get those guys out more consistently. Yeah, with his pitch mix, and we all have to learn it, is you learn how to backdoor that cutter and then jam the hitter with the cutter, make that pitch look like the two. And the reason I said it's interesting he's got a cutter and a slider is because it's really a unique difference of break. A cutter is a stiff, wristed pitch that only breaks late, and it's thrown hard, and a slider you want it to sweep a little more and break, and it's thrown with a looser wrist. And the two, when I say if not properly thrown, they become a slur.
Okay, full count to number 8 hitter Myers.
He's been able to handle that break
Gotta get this guy out.
fairly well over the last 8
Challenge with a fastball if you have to. And he get him. He did get him with the strikeout. Bottom far right corner of the strike zone. Yeah, give me the Broncos week 1.
He's just good at spinning the baseball, and there's that cutter. See, it's not big movement, but that spins the illusion to the hitter. He's really good at economical. You're on it. Yeah, economical in his last 3 or 4 innings here. And that's always a good thing when you're facing this Houston Astros team. The other way that he's
All right, Clark, deal.
Kind of in that regard, in that, yeah, he said to stop thinking like a reliever, which he was last year, which is just pour everything they have out of the tank right away. And he's trying to do a better job prioritizing.
Clark Schmidt always got some nice 5-0 postseason experience, so he's prepared. He's learned his lessons from the home run shots. He's ready to go this October. He's pitching some big games for the Yankees. Orioles and the Astros back-to-back. Clark Schmidt is going to a big-time big leaguer. Not a star, but guys that deliver in big matches. Go out and deal in battle.
Dixon fires 0-2, and this is hot.
He's going right at them. No wasted pitches. Going right at them. I have no clue. I don't know who the quarterbacks are. I have no clue. My guess would be the 49ers since McDaniel sucks, and there's no Jacobs, and the whole team sucks. Except for a few guys. Because he's just not a winning coach. Gotta make do for it. He's just not a winning coach.
He's already thrown 14 more innings than last year.
Go, Clark. He should be in there in the 6th inning for sure. He should.
Well, philosophy's changed, and pitchers are pitching towards the philosophy. So the reward system definitely allows them to do things that I would consider long-term counterproductive, but short-term works for the team. And that is
Keep on battling, Clark. Keep on battling.
Sacrifice location, create better stuff.
What if Judge hits a home run to make it 42? Aaron Judge is 42, so these are the things you have to look out for.
More opportunity to fill the gaps.
Make the score 42. If he hits a home run, we'll see.
Has always been pitch deep. And that's not the true requisite anymore. If you only give us 3,
another full count.
Cover the rest, but we want you to get after it from the first.
Umpire trash. He got the strike zone.
Got squeeze there. And now delivers an 8 pitch to Maldonado. Ground ball left side and throw.
Okay, Altuve up to the plate.
2 for 2.
He's about to face the wrath of the Yankee crowd.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Jardines. Perfect night in New York. 42 Yankees in front. Top of the 5th inning. Jose Altuve comes up. 1 for 2 tonight. He's seen 2 pitches. He's put both in place. Singling on the first pitch of the game and then rounding out the third.
Wow, that is another pitch that should be a strike. What is going on, umpire?
Altuve missed the first 43 games after the broken thumb that he suffered in the WBC. He missed most of July with the oblique injury. Came back last Wednesday, hitting close to 500.
Wow, umpire trash. That is another strike. Umpire trash. He may have to over it for this inning. He may.
He's going to have to treat this 2-0 pitch like an 0-2 pitch for Altuve. In other words, meaning he doesn't have to throw a strike, spin something outside because he's going to come out of the chutes. He went front door.
That calls a strike.
Kind of by accident, and got the inside part of the plate for a strike.
Two strikes on Altuve.
An 8-time All-Star, 3-time batting champ, an MVP, Jose Altuve, now in his 13th year. The face of this most dominant era of Astros baseball, 6 consecutive trips to the American League Championship Series, the 2 championships. On 2-2, Altuve takes, and the dirt account is full.
Get him with the changeup. I go changeup.
A knock on Altuve. Some people will say he's a hit machine. He doesn't walk very often.
Wandy Pro to in the bullpen. 3-2 to count. 1 out. Runner on first. 3-2 Yankees. 77 pitches for Schmidt. 3-2 to the Mitchell.
Bounces this one to third. Time for the second.
Late throw. Runner on first. Could have been a double play. Didn't want to hit the base runner with the ball. That's probably what happened there. That's my only guess why the relay throw from second couldn't get out in time.
Needed to throw, and that gave Altuve an extra little jump. And maybe, just maybe, couldn't see the first baseman when big catcher Maldonado was right in his lane.
I wonder what the preseason ratings compared to Thursday night baseball. Probably preseason it has higher ratings. I don't know. I took the Jets, whatever, just because of the defense, whatever. Well, the Browns have got a good defense too, but they're not really playing any starters, whatever. So it really is a crapshoot. Preseason's a huge crapshoot. I don't know. Hall of Fame game, whatever. Jim Brown died or whatever. Will the Browns win it? We'll see. Maybe the NFL just hates the Browns. We'll see. Do it for Jim Brown or maybe for Joe Namath, whose Super Bowl victory paved the way for the modern NFL. The AFL and the NFL merged into one league, the league that we know that it is today. Aaron Boone sucks.
If there's situations where they look like they have
2 outs. Pena to bat. Number 2 spot. Altuve steals second base. Astros have a base runner in position to score if they get a base hit.
He stole 2 bags on Monday, and he takes off first pitch here. He's just a week removed from that oblique injury.
The 1923 World Series, the Yankees going to win the 100th anniversary. The Astros 2-3 in the World Series with the asterisk title. Have lost the majority of their World Series by a losing record in the World Series for the Astros. Lots of catching up to do to even live up to the biggest team in North American sports, the New York Yankees.
Now would be the time when the 2-0 pitch and who's on
A lot of work to do for the Astros. Lots of work. Can't have a losing record in the World Series. You don't get a trophy for being the Yankees. You earn a pedigree by winning the majority of the World Series that you play in. Swing and miss, 2-0 count.
That's a 2-0 pitch, basically almost right down the middle.
He's at 81 pitches. Does he pitch the 6th inning? Do you go with the bullpen? I say you stick with the hurler and keep a guy warming up in the pen. Anthony Volpe with the strong throw, and he gets him on a one hopper on at first. It's 3-2 Yankees. What a throw by Volpe. Clark Schmidt gets out of there. Yankees still have the lead. 3-2 Yankees bring the top of the lineup up to finish the bottom of the 5th. Here we are. Looks like the Jets are in the red zone again, or maybe they took the lead or something. What's going on with the Jets here? Looks like game is on NBC here.
On 7 yards.
Oh, the Jets are in the red zone.
Out of Pittsburgh, who was very impressive during his time with the Panthers.
Yeah, he sure was, and he could fly.
NFL really hates the Browns if they don't honor Jim Brown tonight. That's all I have to say about that preseason game.
320 yards rushing against Virginia Tech, averaged 6 yards a carry during his time there, and 21 touchdowns. Last year he was there, so this is an explosive guy. Looking forward to watching him.
Brooklyn born, Israel Anaconda. No game there as he was strung out by the Cleveland defense. Johnny Fields. And Sam Kamara with the tackles. We hit the final minute of this first quarter.
Third down here, and I'm sure for Robert Saleh, he really wants to see what Zach Wilson has unearthed here in training camp, right? Playing behind and watching Aaron Rodgers. Here you go, 3rd and 5.
It benefits the kid to get some snaps in there. One thing he needs is snaps and to get his head straight, to gain a sense of maturity.
At the top, and as Xavier Gibson goes to join him. The pattern, Wilson's pass is deflected and incomplete.
Let's see if their kicker is going to score a field goal.
Togi out of Ohio State got a mid up there, and the Browns defense handles the sudden change situation, forces a field goal attempt.
Absolutely. Give them credit because that is a tough spot, right? You end up over there, and for the Cleveland Browns defense, they are all about the swag this year with their new defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz. Because I don't know, we're going to lead the league in points scored or anything like that. We're going to lead the league in swag, and they swagged on off after that one.
Just like you saying swag. Better than Schwartz saying it.
Must be a boring game.
Zerline gets from 54, this from 44. Orsted got it down, and the Jets extend the lead
Nothing
out
but field goals.
to 6-0.
Turn back to baseball. To bring me back for the regular season.
Really, the ball jumps off his back. I like the swing path, and I think Aaron Boone likes the upside of what really is going to be an unknown, right? I mean, when you think about Rizzo, we don't know how long he's going to be out. This is going to be the guy they plug in. And just looking at the bottom here.
Bowers with another ground out.
First base is his natural position. He's spent almost exclusively outfield since the Yankees. He's following his defensively. He's been finding himself every day.
comes Aaron Judge.
You know, he really is a strikeout fly ball pitcher, and that's proven to be true. First round
Javier approaching 100 pitches, and Jorginho is up the bat for the Yankees. Pitch nine. What a hard breaking ball that is. Looked like it break middle of the plate and break at the bottom middle of the plate. Jorginho and the Yankees, 6 games against the Blue Jays. Again, the 4-game series against the Astros. But the playoffs begins right now.
Kenny had versus Baker. He's right. He's closed up that window down and away below the strike zone.
This is playoff baseball for the last how many games of the regular season? It really begins after the All-Star break.
First hit ever against Christian Javier. 0 for 8. On this 1-2 pitch, he'll continue to serve.
Yeah, Jorginho with the strikeout right there. 2 outs. Javier 96 pitches, 93.
So he comes in with a slow breaking ball. And there's the heater you saw for a swing and a miss. And then there's the heater again that blows by him.
Yankees will try to get Javier to 100 pitches before the end of this inning.
Dominated the Yankees with a year ago. It's also the pitch that he gave up 2 home runs on in the first inning. Yankees are 0 for 8 against his fastball since those 2 homers. So he's quickly ahead of Torres on 2 with a couple breakers. Torres has the only hit since the first inning, single in the third. Got a looping single. Javier keeping the Astros in this game. 95 pitches in, all in 0-2. Torres pokes it foul. 26 to run on the Victoria Dominican Republic. The outskirts of the capital, Santo Domingo. It's 4th year in the major league.
So the problem with my laptop was it needed a new charger, and here we are. Everything's all good. Close to 10 years strong, 9 years in Service Pro 2. It's still running good, baby. Make that shit last as long as can be. Ninth pitch from Javier. Top of the Yankees lineup was to put any base runners on. Javier settled in. He's gotten back his command. Slider low and away, 2-2. To Gleyber Torres. 100th pitch of the inning. 100-year anniversary. The Stamptonator is on deck.
Here's his 2-2.
Torres fighting.
About his career, just how he burst on the scenes and how much he was. Just trying to find it. You know, just baseball's good. Just trying to figure it out, stay on top, and learn to dominate. And when you put it all together, Johnny, you got kind of a nice tidy clear picture.
Foul ball, 2-2. 101 pitches. Bottom of the 5th. Torres up the bat. You get the feeling that this whole season feels like a movie for the great Jorginho and the New York Yankees. 100 years after the day won the first title. And Gleyber Torres with a 2-out hit to left. He's on first with Stanton coming up to bat. The lineup just works its way even faster. Judge gets out, but Torres and Stanton. Strikeout, look, how do you do that? That's the Antonian blast on the way. Find out. 3-2 hits. What can Torres do and what can Stanton do? Can Torres steal second? We're about to find out.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death.
Okay, we'll see what they can do
Jardiance may cause serious side effects
in the seventh inning. I think we're due for a Judge highlight. What's Judge's stats for the year? Aaron Judge. It's 28 at bats. It's his return. What have you? 28 home games for the year for Great Jorginho before he came back from injury. He's at 42 RBIs, 20 home runs for the year for the Great Jorginho, 20 home runs. Astros is Camacho 20. The Great Jorginho entering the series with 20 home runs for the year. Can he get a home run here against the Rays? We're about to find out. 2 hits and 8 at-bats versus the Rays in the 3-game series.
We practice that tomorrow.
So we see 28 all over the place. Texas 28 state, Great Jorginho, and the Yankees have to go through the Rangers, have to go through the Astros. The 28th state is Texas. The Rangers and the Astros, the Yankees are going to go through.
That's why he only trusts SeatGeek with his tickets. The ticketing app trusted by fans. SeatGeek, so fans.
Will Judge hit a home run this game? I think he can. I think he will. We'll find out.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
New York Jets are in full control, it looks like. It may be a long year for the Browns. The Browns are totally not going to make the playoffs. Well, if there's no Joe Burrow week 1, I don't know. There have been some games where backup quarterbacks have found a way to win. So many times last season, we've seen a backup quarterback win. So is it automatic that the Browns beat the Bengals without Joe Burrow? I don't think it's automatic. Because we see a lot of times, you've seen the backup quarterbacks actually step in last year to win, from Andy Dalton, what have you, to the Ravens backup quarterback. The Ravens quarterback against the Bears. I mean, these guys have found a way to win. Backup quarterbacks, game plans for backup quarterbacks. Bond, Stanton, John Carlo.
Hernandez. Randall Grichuk was drafted by the Angels. He's been in Anaheim.
Hard-breaking ball right there. 3 pitches for Cleveland, 1-2 the count. Yankees are winning. Yankees meant business in the first inning. Low Stanton away. Tucker, Bregman, and Alvarez. This is a huge top of the 6 for the Yankees, and hopefully Clark Schmidt.
Chevy Silverado has what it takes to do it all. With up to 13 camera views and the C71 off-road package. Any truck can help you make a living. This one helps you build a life. Chevy Silverado.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, tree-lined street.
The neighbors are certainly.
And we're back at the Sullivan House.
It's lawn day, Sheila and Louisa. I don't know.
They're an eyesore.
I'll say.
Dry shave. Interesting technique.
That's going to come back to haunt him. Some people clean while they cook, not his fault.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Save us a ton. If only they bundled the leaves. You know, I wouldn't have had ways to those Yankees.
I still don't.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. With typical insurance, you're just another senior.
It's the third health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market. Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same. That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. Finally feeling control.
Yankees post-game women's football matches, maybe a whole bracket. We'll find out. I think Jamaica and Colombia is going to be a fantastic match. Jamaica had to go through France. They had to go through Brazil. Colombia, they defeated Germany, and Germany, they failed to get a win against South Korea. So it's going to be very interesting.
Sweet like a baby kangaroo, but it kicks like its mama. Just watch yourself around another road, that's all I'm saying. Hurry in for sweet heat season starting at $16.99 only at Outback Steakhouse.
For a limited time, get Valspar Signature Paint starting at $35.98. Made for more. Valspar. Available at Lowe's.
But the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott is winning the Super Bowl. The Cowboys and Mike McCarthy are going to win the Super Bowl. 13th consecutive start, 3 runs or fewer. Clark Schmidt. The Yankees send in the lefty. I think they should send in Clark here in the 6th. Peralta 3-1 for the season win-loss record. Houston is 31.
Like I said, I mean, this is the strength of their ball club. It's basically buckle up, boys. We're going to have to win a lot of these type of baseball games. Until the offense begins.
Yeah, that's a strike. The umpire's done a bad job right there. That was a strike. Michael King is warming up too. And Tucker hammers it. And it's gone. It's 3-3. He's got another one. The score is now tied. He blasted that ball out of the park. His 19th home run for Tucker. Perfect numbers. National broadcast. Astros, Camacho 19. 3-3. 3-3. Another day, another Blue Jays loss. Another day, Yankees blow a lead. Another day, the Yankees could blow another day again, but they get a lot of help. All rise to judge. All rise to God, judge.
2020 season for Tucker. 19 overs, 20 stolen bases. He's the first left-handed hitter to get a home run against Juan Peralta.
The ballpark has been all over the place.
And to think that Tucker, the one thing that had seen a little bit of a drop-off had been the power numbers, but that has come back lately. 2-2.
Great manager, Boonhead, I tell you.
He went out and got it. It wasn't the worst of pitches, and that's that long swing that he took at the plate.
Everything Boone does is completely wrong. Oh, it's 3-0 to 3-3. What the hell?
2-2. Browns on the short. Scoops it up.
Oh, they get an out. They get the out.
Astros envisioned all along. Drafted in the 5th overall in 2015. Rarely is it completely smooth. The Rangers were so young in 2018, struggled first, back and forth between the big leagues in AAA. But the last few years, he's become a bigger and bigger star. Continue to get better. Here's a broken back flare to right center field.
I think he should dive for that baseball right there. Base runner on first for all time. Brilliant manager out there, folks.
This is just classic. Stay back, throw your hands.
Zeller? Awful manager. Tied. Awful. This is a day where they can get within back 2.5 in the wild card race. So they go for your free lead.
Any truck can help you make a living. This one helps you build a life. Chevy Silverado.
Sorry, I was having an off day.
I'm having the best day. I slept so well on my new mattress. I'm at a mattress firm. Let me tell you, they have quality mattresses for any budget. Everything's so clear now. You're having an off day because you need a creative outlet. You ever try watercolors?
Well, hard as a child.
Whoa, see, they get out with a 3-3 game, and then Judge comes in and saves the day.
Hey, son, you got something on your face. You switch to any whip shave? Respect the process.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. It's from Gillette Labs. Gillette Labs? Gillette's ultimate shaving experience. This green bar releases track hairs from my face.
So there's no Jim Brown angle there with the Browns winning during a Jets collapse. 12-0 Jets. Aaron Rodgers, number 12. 10-0 Jets. Did they kick the field goal or did they go for two? They went with the field goal. I think they should have went for the 2-point conversion so the team practices their 2-point conversions. Well, otherwise, they want to reveal the playbook on a 2-point conversions. That's probably why they went for the field goal or the extra point. 13-0 New York Jets over the Browns. New York Jets in abbreviations is 49-13. The Packers had 13 championships at the time of Aaron Rodgers' departure. So 13-0 for the Jets. I find that interesting by the numbers. So he says easy win for the Jets. And Mike. Takes a fastball right down the middle. 0-1 to count. Michael King in the game.
Kings got started the season with shorter stints in the league. Spent more appearances than any other season in his career. He already one of the best in his career. Fouls this one off to his
1-2.
British ground both sides. Single and scored in the second. Got hit by a pitch in the fourth. Strikeouts from a lot of Brady who have been inside in the crowd now.
It strikes him out right there. Boone burns through a pitcher. Should have pitched Clark in the 6th inning. That's your brilliant manager. The Three Stooges. The clown show continues. Judge got to try to bail them out.
That's what you want. It's going to stay in the strike zone and then disappear. Perfect pitch for 2 strikes. 2 gone 6th inning. Here's Chaz McCormick. Turns on ball, lifts it to left towards the corner. McKinney on the move, and he's there.
Hey, good job, McKinney. Bottom to 6.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get cleaned? Autumn's new Cascade Platinum Plus has redoing dishes differently.
Scrub, soap, no.
Are they straight?
No. And I'm done. Only Platinum Plus is bigger with double the known grease fighting power and double the scrubbing power for a no rewash clean and a cabinet ready shine.
For rewash,
Not in my house.
Upgrade to new Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
So who's watching football? Who's watching baseball?
What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently? Now you can with once weekly Manjaro. Manjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar. And Manjaro can help decrease.
Wait till Gino the Yankees take game, beating the Royals.
People reached an A1C of less than
They'll win
7%.
2 games a series. AC now 3-0, 3-3. Even series. Even
Manjaro
game.
is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Manjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Manjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis
3-2.
problems. Taking Manjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk.
If I remember that Gino is going to watch at 35, 3.5 games back after the deadline. So at least he'll have 35 right there. 3.5 games back right after the trade deadline. That's got Gino written all over it.
It's not like the good old days.
It's not like the good old days.
It's not like the good old days. Stop parroting everything. Instead, drink a Red Bull and think for yourself.
Since when do you dictate what we do?
Exactly. Bring out the source of our power to the people. Oh, well, individuality often complicates things. Red Bull gives you ease.
We're tied at 3 to the bottom of the 6th, and Dylan McKinney leads off. It takes 21 from Kendall Raymond. Kenny had one of the 2 home runs in the first inning for the Yankees, and it accounted for their scoring in this game. Only 2 hits since then, after McKinney and Stan went deep. For McKinney, it's been full circle. Debuted with the Yankees in 2018 with 2 games.
See what this is.
And he bounced around from 5 different organizations before coming back to the Yankees in a minor league deal this offseason. Started this year in the minors, came up in early June, and played as well as he has in years.
Okay, McKinney up the bat, bottom of the 6th spot.
What they can do for him, but if everybody was healthy, it's a crowded outfield. And
Doesn't trust his starting pitchers.
looks like it's quite a little bit more than normal. Trying to make the most of it. First day back in the big leagues. There's a doubleheader here. You tripled in the first game, homered in the second game. It's been part of that revolving door in left field for Aaron Boone. It's a strike and it's 3-2.
Full count.
We've got 15 different left fielders. And the guy that's played more games than anybody for the Yankees in left field since the beginning of last season is no longer on the team. They're mixed with the Orioles. And doing pretty well for the Orioles. McKinney leads off his 6th and fouls it off.
McKinney still battling.
Great story.
Swing and miss.
It's been a great story. But man, who would have thought this big? We would win 3 games or so. The 13-6 coming out of the All-Star break. Last 2 games, have scored 36 runs. That's the most games for the Cubs, the most runs for the Cubs in a 2-game span since they were called the Colts in 1897.
all those shorts are kind of worth. And they turned into buyers, which really shifted a lot of things at the deadline. One of the guys that the Yankees would really like, Cody Bellinger, that took off in the black. Redmond had thrown a routine play to get his son blocked and kind of they got a reunion guy back in the area. So who wins that division? I don't know. Milwaukee's showing they got offense tonight. They're winning 1-1, but they haven't shown a consistency in their offense. Their pitching is really good. Cincinnati Reds have an exciting offense, but their pitching is starting to catch up to them a little bit. You know, there's lack of experience in the rotation, but some guys hurt. Going to on Baker. Saturday, Jim was one of the disappointing ones at the deadline. The Reds not really doing anything.
Yeah, again, two teams that have the toughest decisions, two type of teams. The teams that have the best record in baseball. The fan base still thinks they can get better and make improvements, but they have the best record in baseball. The Braves and the Orioles at that time fell into that category. And the teams that are ahead of the curve, maybe more so than the organization was ready for. Meaning the developmental point of where they could really maximize their strengths is probably a year or two away, and yet here they are. And the fan base doesn't care about that. They've been doing a bunch of losing seasons. Reds lost 100 games last year. Oh, man. And so, yeah, you have those tough decisions. Do I part ways with some of that strength in the farm system and go get somebody, which every fan would say absolutely yes. But time will tell as far as what this season plays out for the Cincinnati Reds and the time frame and the strategy they had. But you know what happens. I mean, every team starts off a year going, we're not quite there yet. You know, we're a year away, and this is what we want to do, we want to develop. But it's been my number one argument for the last 10 years. When has been the last team you've ever seen win something with young pitching? They don't, because they don't develop the young pitching in the minor leagues, and they bring them up with handcuffs and innings limits, and they can't get to the end of the year. That's some of the conversation going on right in Baltimore with their young pitching staff. And that's the conversation that's going on in Cincinnati.
Hey, he's on with the walk. The Yankees still have a base runner on. 3-3 with 2 outs. Yankees are bringing the top of the lineup. Bottom of the 7th after God bless America.
But I will say this about them. The supply of starting pitchers was limited. They've got Hunter Green and Mitch Madola coming back. I would have liked to have seen them add starting pitching. To me, they're going to run out, possibly, if those two pitchers don't come back healthy and effective. But that's where they are right now. And it's just the decisions that they made. The team I like, as far as what they did, Milwaukee. Carlos Santana.
Bader with the steal at second base. Lord Bader with the steal. Yankees have base runner on second. And 2 outs. McKinney gets high. Steal second. Yankees in position.
So Bader steals second, and it gives Volpe a chance here to put the Yankees back in front. Lined out his first time, walked his last time. He watches this breaker spin away 2-0. Anthony Volpe coming off his second 3-hit game as a Yankee last night that included a home run. Rafael Montero warms. 22-year-old rookie.
Here he goes. Volpe with the hit. Bader goes home. Lord Bader goes to home plate. 4-3 New York Yankees. The Yankees are back on the scoreboard. And the Yankees get the top of the lineup back in the bottom of the 7th. This was big time right there. Big time base hit. Javier is number 53. The score can end 5-3 New York Yankees. We're about to find out.
We try to pull that sinker. They're very good throw, but right into the left side of the ground.
Yeah, pad the cushion.
One of the things that Boone was most pleased with last night, at least from like in the last few days, has been some more competitive at bats. And the Yankees have had a lot of deep counts in this game. They've taken 4 walks.
There's the Boone head right there in the dugout.
And Bader now 0-2 with the 2 outs to make it even worse. And then stealing second base. So
That was a big steal, and now Volpe,
this is what I love about the
he's got some speed on the base paths as well.
Where we're seeing those bases taken, those extra 90 feet, and coming back to haunt teams.
Clutch hit by Volpe. No Volpe in last year's ALCS.
Yankees got 3 runs in the first inning. Astros got 2 in the second. Nothing doing until the 6th for either after that.
Ben Wartzfeld back.
Teams getting a single run here in the 6th inning. 4-3 to New York. Volpe was leading into the
Volpe is safe. McKinney walks for 2 outs, steals second. Volpe with the clutch, base hit to right. 4-3 Yankees.
2 disengagements from Griffin. So Volpe with extra front here.
Number 9 man up the bat.
20 stolen bases this season. Here's that stolen base we're talking about. Very first pitch after the walk that set up the go-ahead run.
Yankees Astros beats boring preseason football. What's it? 13-0.
There goes Volpe. Maldonado comes it down and he's out.
He's got Volpe. I wish the 9th man really could have gotten out the scene, but who cares? Yankees regain the lead 4-3. Top of the 7th. The Yankees bail out Aaron Boone's ineptitudeness, failing to pitch Smith in the 6th inning. So here we are. Here we are. Ineptitudeness. I think Clark should have pitched the 6th, but who cares? Yankees get the lead. They're going to be 2.5 games back. The season is over. And this is without Nasty Nestor for the last couple of months. There we are.
Okay, let's bring the kids.
I said the Yankees can win 2 out of 4 games. If they win tonight, then all they have to do is win 1 out of 3. So already they're off to a great start this series. The beginning of their season has always been against the Astros. This is a completely different team than we've seen the last 100 games. The season will begin against the Astros. This is the beginning of the season right there after the trade deadline. 3.5, 2.5, Detroit Destiny against Toronto.
The spell is cast. Halloween time is back with spectacular experiences in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Parks.
At Cox Mobile, we know other mobile companies like you to stay put with one type of plan. But we know life can take you anywhere, which is why you get the freedom to choose a data plan that actually fits you. And the ease of changing it.
So let's see if King gets upon the 7th inning. The bullpens have been working well for both teams out there. For both teams.
Cox Mobile, we're different because we're different.
If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-RAW-TIGERS, Arizona's motorcycle lawyers.
Let's see if the Browns are due for a comeback or not. First game of the season, the Browns and the Jets after Jim Brown's death during April, during May. So we'll see what's in store.
8-1 for the Astros here in the 7th. Yankees in front 4-3. Jake Myers takes strike 1 for Michael King in the first of a 4-game series between these teams. Massive one, especially for the New York Yankees, as they try to keep their hopes alive in the postseason picture. 3 games out of the last playoff spot.
Check swing, no swing.
So Michael King gets the top of the seventh, too.
This is what you want to see when you get
That was a great throw by the catcher.
A little bit of everything tonight. He's contributed to the bat as well.
Did he get him? No, it's his umpire.
Well, it's not desperate time for the Yankees, but it's that time where you're playing in a gauntlet of Baltimore, Tampa, and now Houston. And you eventually got to go to Atlanta for a 3-game set.
Takes a strike right down the middle, 2-2.
The Yankees, especially when you think about how much they dominated the Orioles over the last few years. The good news is they don't have the Orioles anymore.
Well below 500 against the division. Well above 500 against everybody else. Good year for him doing the Yankees to have this new, more balanced schedule with 14 games against each team in the division instead of 19. 2-2 for King is
He got him looking. 1 out in the seventh. 8 more outs left this game. He's out.
1 gone in the seventh. Maldonado comes up to the plate, and Kenny 29 for a guy.
Nailed the corner. Framed the glove well. Morse ball. Framed it well.
About Framber Valdez's no-hitter. That was the third no-hitter Martin Maldonado has caught in his career. That is one shy of the major league record shared by Carlos Ruiz and Jason Varitek. The first 2 no-hitters that Maldonado caught were actually combined no-hitters. One, of course, started by Christian Javier here last season. So the one by Valdez was the first one by a single pitcher he has caught in the majors, but he also caught one other no-hitter, actually a perfect game. WBC playing for Team Puerto Rico against Israel.
Michael King getting some good movement, some good swings and misses.
2019.
Michael King in the Yankees stacked bullpen. King will be looking to get through the number 9 man, top of the lineup. The 1-2 to count. 13 pitches through the inning. Maldonado needs a new bat. Clay Holmes in the bullpen, or any of the Yankees' new relief pitchers to come in, or they're just merely relief men. They're depth guys. Well, Kaylee is in the bullpen, gave up the game-winning home run to the Baltimore Orioles. He pitched last night or so. They get him back in the game. 4-3 Yankees, 1-2, 1 out. King deals. Maldonado lines it. McKinney gets it. He's going to throw a second. Oh, McKinney with the hustle. Okay, line drive the left. Maldonado only gets a single.
Just like I said, yeah, he's got a bang, John. And I'm going to give him a Maldonado spot.
Now boos from the crowd.
There's 3 hits. In similar fashion.
Martin Maldonado's first 3-hit game of the year.
So you and I together have had the Astros in baseball in America twice this year. Maldonado's got this 3-for-3 game and a walk-off home run against the Mariners. Tied on the board, going ahead on at the plate in the form of Jose Altuve. It takes strike 1 from King,
Which is rare. It takes it.
He has 55 home runs in his career at the first pitch. On this 0-1, he takes way outside.
Okay, 1-1 to count. 1 out, 1 on first.
I still will never forget, moment in time. You're always at different places where you won't forget where you were when you were sitting in the locker room rehabbing for the Red Sox AA team. And there were a couple of smaller infielders where they were watching Houston and they were just in awe of Altuve and how he does it. It was an inspiration for any middle infielder that wasn't 6'1" or 5'11" or 6'3", and just this glued, the way they were glued to the TV for that guy to do what he does, pretty impressive.
Strike looking, 2-2.
Many sizes and defenders to get it done.
They may be the best example of that. Best inspiration. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 Raiders, 1 for 3 tonight. King delivers. Altuve rolls it softly back to the mound. King throws it to the back of the infield.
What was that?
Nobody was ready at second base, and King's throw went to the shortstop. Volpe, whose only choice was to hurry it on to first, and Altuve running well in there before the throw.
Well, unfortunately, the pitcher was not connected to who was covering. You see the defense, and Torres has got to react as if this might get by the pitcher. See how he reacts right there? Now it's too late. They still can get him at second base, but the pitcher's anticipating that's going to be an easy throw, and you told the throw right over the bag, and unfortunately, there was nobody at the bag. A tough read for Torres, and just King went a little too fast in his quest to get a double play, knowing that Altuve runs pretty fast.
Now visit before Jeremy Pena bats. Pena, who's 0 for 3 tonight, finds himself in a big spot here. It seemed like every big spot he came up in last postseason, he delivered. Incredible poise for 25-year-old in his second year. His dad played.
Relay man was not at second base. 2 runners on first and second. Number 2 man up. Astros.
Overwhelming to him. Given those couple of things, grew up around the game, and he's played in big environments before. Yeah, about nice people. First rookie position player to win World Series MVP.
Well, somehow, some way, he's going to have to think center to right center to stay on these kind of pitches that King has. And it's jammed inside because really what he's been doing is trying to pull with velocity and not really coming up with much. Swinging and missing a little too often.
Tyler at second, go ahead run at first. Hayes one pitch. In for a strike, 1-1.
Okay, 1-1, 1 out. 2 base runners. That is some pretty bad baseball right there.
But that's the approach you've got to have when you are pulling off the ball.
Another embarrassing blunder. No guy to relay the throw to on second base. And now 2-1.
After Pena, it's Tucker.
Tucker hit the home run. The Astros looking to come back. Their opposition keeping the Yankees in the playoffs will be 3.5 games back if the Astros come back and win and steal the first one in the series.
Here it comes. Pena chops one to third.
It's a double play! And he got him out of there! A double play! Yankees overcome the base running blunder. Still 4-3.
It's like a science project. Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me, but can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents. Are those all different lettuces?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be 1945. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
To help Jersey Mike's tell everyone all about Short Points, we hired magician Justin Willman to spread the word.
Adding chips and drinks to your order just got you closer to free sub. Thanks. This one's mine.
Customer reactions have been mixed.
Don't forget this.
Good call. Thanks. Maybe we should have just bought a billboard.
Download the My Mike's app.
Okay, so Judge comes up and
Free
hitting.
subs with every sub, sip, and chip you purchase.
NextGuard Choose our vet recommended flea and tick protection. Your vet trusts them for her patients and her own dog because she knows that they're #1 dog preferred. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Ask your vet about NextGuard Choose.
My CPA told me I wouldn't qualify for the ERC tax refund, so I called Innovation Refunds. Their team of independent tax attorneys will work with your CPA to determine if your company is eligible. Take the first step to see if your small business qualifies.
For a limited time, get Valspar Signature Paint starting at $35.98. Made for more. Valspar. Available at Lowe's.
Saturday on FS1, it's time for Bets and the Dodgers. It's time for Soda and the Padres. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern on FS1. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect the stuff you love with Renter's Insurance. Two Yankee home runs in this game. Both of them came with the first 5 hitters. Stanton and McKinney went back-to-back in the first inning. The J.P. Morgan Chase game summary. Astros got 2 runs in the second and tied it at the top of the 6th with a home run from Kyle Tucker. The Yankees jumped back in front with a 2-run base hit from Anthony Volpe in the last of the 6th. King. They were going to keep the Yankees ahead by a run. They didn't impressive work. As baseball season's into the back half, football season getting going. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets get a lot of the headlines and the hype. Part of the issue is that the baseball teams have not been very
Yeah, so that it looked like the Astros could have like really made the Yankees hurt. For there should have been a guy there at second base to catch the ball there for the force out, and that didn't happen. And then luckily the Yankees get out of the inning without any further damage. So Yankees 3 games back. You see that? Yankees gonna jump the Red Sox and they beat the Blue Jays. They'll be back to where they were when Judge went down, which is 3rd place, after 162 games. Rafael Montero comes in 2-3 for the year, 43 games. Goes 44th game of the season, be against the champions of baseball in the 100-year anniversary of the first title, 99 World Series after the first title. Great Gio, number 99, the least amount of wins for a Yankee team in Yankee history to win the World Series. That embodiment of that winning team spirit that they're all about. Usually they win mid-90, 100 games in a season. When they do win a championship, you got to have great winning spirit to come through. Not even winning 85 games, most likely. Well, Yankees could still get that 86 win of the season, finish with 99 wins. 86 is certainly possible. Warchfeld, 1-0 the count. He deals. It's 2-0 the count to 9th man lineup. Astros looked like they could make it count the last time. The last inning, they didn't score there. We'll just have to see if they're going to make him hurt right there. 2-0 the count. It's going to be a good pitch to hit. 3-0 the count. Walking the 9th man, this is just asking for big trouble. Warchfeld, he's going to have a great pitch to hammer right here. Bowers, in his bat, is in the leadoff spot. A 4-pitch walk. Bowers up the bat. Warchfeld to first base.
Just a contrast to talk about what normally the Yankees do. The Orlando Braves have become the New York Yankees of the National League, where they've got 8 guys.
A 96 mile per hour fastball right down the middle. Bowers hits it. Shallow, far, deep left-handed corner of Yankee Stadium. The Pirates, the Nationals, the Yankees they get the Braves. Angels get much harder opponents. It's a big 4-game series. Catch ground.
It's not like they
2.5
were just
versus
bad
3.5.
kind of this year, or
The season has never been over.
the deadline was largely a product of what they've done the last 5 or 6 years, with several moves that, looking back on, they probably wouldn't make if given another chance.
A nice productive ground out by Bowers. He moves the runner over to second. Warthat is on second base. Nice productive out. Great Jorginho is up to bat with a runner on second base. Great Jorginho, $380 million contract. Great Jorginho is here to make it count.
I'm going to pitch to him. Let's see how long. First one from Montero.
Judge was swinging for the fences right there, 0-1.
Very easily see on TV the contrast. The size of Montero and the size of Judge.
Jorginho hits it off the side of his bat. Foul ball, 0-2. 0-2 to count.
Montero deals. Judge takes high.
1-2.
And Montero's not that little of a guy. 6 foot, 190 pounds. But even decent sized guys, in comparison to.
Foul ball. Judge hits it foul.
Well, a lot of them talk about his toe. People can go, what's the big deal? And you have no balance and no power.
Great Jorginho can do something, can give the Yankees a 5-3 lead, a 6-3 lead with a home run. First order of business, bring the runner home.
Everything you do is going to be affected by
Judge and Stanton, all the big bucks right there in the middle of the lineup.
another digit on your foot, but not the big two. Swing and a miss.
Swung out a pitch low there, 2 outs.
And that being the back foot, foot that you're pivoting on, all your power's coming off of that backside.
But the pitch was just low.
You can see right
Has
there,
nothing to do with
how much
having
torque
a
is right on it.
bad pivot toe.
No matter the padding or whatever
The
they've
pitch is just too
constructed,
low to make contact.
He's going to feel it. Liberatore shoots one down one foul. Yeah, again, it's going to be based on Judge's paint time. It's the 13 consecutive games in this current stretch here, and in this division, 9 or 10 of those games, Judge being in there. No rehab stint. And so, working his way back here in real game action.
Nice take by Torres, 1-1. Torres, All-Star a few years ago. Yankees decided not to place him on a trade block where the Marlins were interested. But the Yankees get Gleyber Torres to step through right there. Second baseman.
Torres has 2 hits in this game after he had 3 yesterday. Working at second, started this inning with a walk. Montero lets go over 1-1, and Torres.
Nice take by Torres, 2-1.
Now 2-1, Torres takes into there, kicks away from Maldonado with that.
3-1 the count.
He's on at second.
16 pitches. This bottom the 7th inning from Montero, 3-1 count. Gleyber Torres up the bat.
Well, if they announce officially, they're saying coming into the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I guess they've made Saturday official. Okay? I don't know. Easy trip for Justin. The Astros being here in New York. 3-1 to Torres. In for strike 2.
3-2. Base runner on second, bottom of the seventh, 2 outs, 43. Torres would like to pad the Yankees lead right there. First game of a 4-game series. 14 years since the Yankees last World Series championship go 1-4 against the Astros in the playoffs.
2 down, 7th inning, 3-2 for Montero.
Torres on with the walk.
He's not for the third time.
Gleyber Torres coming the ball in the second half. Ball in with the base hits, the walks. Yankees starting to heat up. Stanton starting to hit home runs. Judge couldn't bring him home from second base. He swung out a pitch throw for a strikeout.
Well, Saturday on FS1, we've got a big MLB doubleheader. First,
Yankees making the Astros bullpen work.
big game in wild card fixture.
The Blue Jays Red Sox big series this week. The Yankees can take advantage and beat the Astros. Blue Jays and Red Sox both take a game. Whoever wins the other game can jump up on the standings. Could see Yankees go up against the Red Sox. Could see Yankees go up against the Blue Jays for the last spot.
I think the pitching for San Diego is still strong enough.
4 games back to the wild card spot is San Diego. Stanton first pitch will come back in Montero. That's going to end the 7th. Yankees strand 2.
Stanton strands 2. Astros. Bad news.
The All-Stars up there again.
If new Heineken Silver was original Viking Silver.
Tortured my first wife, stole my second flavor guns. Now he wants to marry my daughter. Okay.
All the taste, no bitter endings. Fish been refreshing, Heineken Silver.
You know what you signed up for? No friends, no relationships. What we do is too important. When governments fail, the only thing left is you.
Has your success just plummeted?
Oh, Toddy on the mound. I like the Angels to win that one.
You think you know everything, but the world is about to see the truth.
The world's on fire. That's when they send me.
Hard stuff. Pretty PG-13.
Start your day with all the support you need in Skechers Arch Fit sandals. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists using over 20 years of data to create a sandal that provides foot and arch support for all-day comfort. Podiatrist certified arch support for men and women.
Subway refreshed everything, and now they're slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why this QB prefers the new 5-meat feast.
And this QB prefers it.
And if we prefer it,
We know you'll prefer it too.
Are you trying to out-spokesperson me?
Verizon Small Business Days are coming from August 7th to the 13th. Now is the time to partner with our experts. Get started today with Verizon Business. It's your business. It's your Verizon.
Women's World Cup, Fox Sports. Proud to partner with Common Goal, the U.S. Women's National Team, to prioritize mental well-being at every level of the game. Learn how you can support this initiative. Text USWNT to 44321. 1-run game, top of the 8th inning. Kyle Tucker leads off against the new Yankees pitcher Tommy Kahnle. And pops the first one at shallow left field. Greg Allen, fresh into the game, doesn't have to wait to get involved. He's got it. And Kahnle gets Tucker on one pitch.
Well, he's into the game in left field. That moves McKinney from left over to right. Stanton comes out. He put Allen into the fourth spot in the middle.
Tommy Kahley pitched with the Dodgers. He returns back to the Yankees. He can go pitch against his old team World Series. He pitched for the Yankees for a few years. Went to the Dodgers in 2021. Now he's returning to the Yankees. He says he has unfinished business with the New York Yankees. He can go up against the World Series against the Dodgers.
To either side. Yeah. I mean, when I say power change, it was like 89 that we just saw right there. It's typically about 8 miles an hour off his fastball.
5 more outs.
1-1 on Bregman.
Nice 89 mile per hour breaking ball into the strike zone, outside, into the edge of the strike zone. Another strike. Kahley says he's got some unfinished business.
Finally, the third reliever in this game for the Yankees. Clark Schmidt went 5 innings, and then Wandy Peralta, and Michael King, and now Kahley. Goes on to Bregman. It is down and away. Counting it's 2-2. Kahley has overcome so many injuries. Long days of rehab, working to get back. Finally did this June. Let's go to 2-2. And Bregman fouls it. There was some time before Kahley started dealing with the injuries for quietly. He was one of the most dominant guys, not just in the Yankees bullpen, but when you look at his strikeout rate, right around the old as Chapman, top 10 in the majors.
Yeah, no, he's so aggressive, downhill, power, everything. Like I said, just attacking the strike zone.
Okay, 3-2 the count.
And at times, I think, he can fall in love with that changeup. He seeks it. The hitter can see 4 or 5 and one at bat. If he makes the wrong location with that, it gives the hitter a chance to kind of launch it.
That is hit to left center field. Bader on the move.
And Vader on the move. 2 outs. One more batter away from retiring the top of the 8th inning.
Out of the woods, yeah. Astros down a run, and Jordan Alvarez coming to the plate as a MVP player resume. A guy that has hit so many big home runs throughout his career. Pretty darn good list. A home run every 13 at bats. Only Bader
Okay.
Barry Bonds.
One more batter left. Big day
He's crushed relievers, and he's really done a good job staying on
to get a victory.
out front here.
Nice late break there at 89. Kahley with some massive stuff. One of the top strikeout rates in all Major League Baseball.
It really gives up nothing no matter what side of
The bottom of the Astros lineup coming up after the number 5 spot with 2 outs. And he blasts this ball straight to Bader. Number 6 to number 9, the Astros lineup coming up in the 9th inning. It's 4-3 Yanks, bottom of the 8th. Yankees about to take the first in a 4-game series.
See the people.
My dad started track in a red barn in Waterloo, Wisconsin, and now it spans the globe. You want to take what was given to you and you want to build it and you want to pass it on. If I can do that, I will have done well.
That's why we're here, to help make it happen. JP Morgan Chase.
Take a hard left down the alley.
Network's got you covered.
Changing route.
Go.
Back up, reverse.
Next level movements.
30 seconds out.
Meet the Next Level Network.
Forward, hurry.
Let's go. The network more businesses choose.
Transplant receipt.
AT&T Business.
We got the house! Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, Then we deliver to your new home.
So the bottom of the Astros lineup is up in the top of the ninth. The Yankees on the bottom of the eighth inning is 4-3 Yankees. First of 4 games. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox go up against each other. So whoever loses that series, the Yankees can catch up and gain some ground this week.
Beef.
You know, at some moment that Judge can take over the series. You know he will.
Scarab's trying to become one of the
How bad it looks.
I've seen worse. Beetle. PG-13. Theaters August 18th. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by J.P. Morgan Chase, celebrating the people who help make opportunity happen. A special bobblehead giveaway tonight. Jerry Garcia bobblehead giveaway. So if you didn't come to the game, all you deadheads are going to have to get on eBay. One games, but a good one. Top of the order coming up for the Yankees as Phil Maytown comes on the pitch. Maytown got off to a good start this season, although the last month he has struggled mightily. Giving up 10 runs over his last 8 innings of work.
Got a hard time with the walks and ending that unique spin rate fastball that he has. And the good breaking balls we just saw right there. Got to get it going again. The last couple, as you mentioned, has been kind of not much to show for it.
He's one of the guys that has been so heavily used for the Astros. As McKinney bounces this one along.
Okay, McKinney grounds out. First down, the eighth inning.
It's one of the reasons why it was a priority for them to get that on Kenny Bravely to add to that bullpen. Spread the work out a little bit. We have 4 of the most heavily used guys in the league between Brady, Maytown, Harris, and Presley. And again, we were talking earlier, part of the reason they were able to be as dominant as they were and as
Time for left off. Big strike. IKF, not in the leadoff spot. Was in number 6. Champions Camacho 43. The score ends 4-3. Be a champion. Beat a champion. Score 43 right now.
And they did their job. Kind of an effort. So for 3 in this game. They're one of the best postseason runs ever for a bullpen. Now for the Astros in the 9th inning, Brady, McCormick, and Myers come out. And Clay Holmes getting ready for the Yankees. Foul back, and it's 2-2. So you look at this part of the schedule, you're talking about this, John, earlier, when the Yankees go Orioles, Rays, Astros, and especially this 4-gamer against Houston. With things going where they are.
Well, that foul lines it down left field line. It's foul.
Not have to squint very hard to see the season completely spiral out of control for the Yankees this weekend. But if they're able to steal a few in this series from a really good Astros team, maybe this is what launches them. That's a shot for the second. And Altuve will get kind of off.
Okay, 2 outs bottom of the 8th.
Next day, momentum is your next day starting pitcher, right? That's not a huge win. The pitch is great. You got to win with more pitches. He's going up against another nasty, Clanahan, and unfortunately he's finding out the NIL. They win that game and head into this series with a little bit of momentum, but currently that 4-3 lead. So yeah, you're right. You got to think 3 out of 4, but if you get 2 out of 4, you kind of stay where you need to, even though you lost 2 to the Rays.
Harrison Bader swings and misses 1-2.
On the year, it's the biggest reason why the Yankees haven't had a lot of winning streaks. Right? And he's just not been a consistent enough offense to go on those winning streaks of 5, 6, 7 games. They've had their 3 games and 4 games, but Their offense gets hot. You watch a winning streak happen for the New York Yankees. I'm pretty confident of that because of what they can do.
So score should remain 43. Champion is 43. A champion got a champion. Anthony Rizzo on the injured list. Concussion. Rizzo comes back. Yankees beat the Astros this week. Blue Jays and the Red Sox beat up on each other. Yankees getting ground on them. Bader's still fighting. Still fighting the count. I think Ohtani should win, but then don't forget that the Mariners are in the playoff hunt too. Harrison Bader working a full count on Mate.
Trying to get Volpe another 2-out chance. 4-3 game 8th inning. Here's the 3-2. And Bader.
And Lord Bader! Oh, just foul by Lord Bader. He smashed that ball, the 14th pitch by Mayton down the left field line. Supposed to be in a home run. Just foul. Oh, just misses. This will energize the crowd for a ninth inning.
So sure. Yeah, so the point is that it doesn't take much to make that foul ball like that little hooking fly ball did. Another 3-2. Bader checks his swing. No, he didn't. Went around straight through.
Top of the ninth coming up.
80 over. Fasten those seatbelts as we go to the ninth inning.
Top of the ninth.
Astros down 1.
6-man coming up.
If you just set out to build an electric car, that's all it will ever be. An electric car. But the Polestar 2 is something more. Every detail designed to be quietly distinctive. Polestar 2. The way electric cars should be. Visit Polestar.com to test drive and order today.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
I think we're going now.
I think you're right. Stay away from that family. What are you? At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Mom, I got the spray stuff?
Get the spray stuff.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Another health insurance commercial on the Rock Aerobics.
Yeah, most health insurance companies see us all the same. Smiley seniors, golf and hiking.
Don't forget antiquing.
That's why I chose Humana. They see me, not a stereotypical senior. I'm pre-diabetic, so I talked one-on-one with the Humana health educator. It really helped me. Now I'm taking free cooking and meditation classes.
Not Rock Aerobics.
Medicare begins with listening. Humana, a more human-made healthcare. Primary and mitochondrial energy units and every mind goes. Okay. It's been refreshing. For a limited time, get Valspar Signature Taste starting at $35.98. Made for more. Valspar. Available at Lowe's.
Papa John's Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza is the pizza inspired by our biggest fan. With that garlic flavor you love. Get the new Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza for $13.99 only at Papa John's.
Sunday morning, the U.S. moves on to the round of 16 of the FIFA Women's World Cup, facing the biggest challenge yet against Sweden at 5 a.m. Eastern. Coverage begins at 4. Here we are in the 19th inning of Yankees Stadium. Clay Holmes is on the pitch, and Jose Abreu's up in a 4-3 game. They're striking from all.
Okay, so New York Yankees bullpen, it's going to be 4 innings pitched and one earned run. That's what it's going to be. 41st World Series for the Yankees. And first out, So notice that 41 right there. Notice that this is the New York Yankees' 57th win, seeing the bullpen come through with 4 innings pitched and 1 earned run. 41st World Series. That's what this game is about right there. Yankees about to win the World Series this year.
Takes over as the closer with Chapman struggling to get that lead. One away from McCormick. And that's upstairs, ball 1.
At what point do the Pittsburgh fans get tired of hearing all the Pittsburgh pitchers that are around the league?
Yeah, several years ago.
Play Holmes, number 41.
Being another one.
McCormick shoots a base at the end of the way. Tying on board for the Astros.
You know, that's the approach. We talk about it. If you're going to hit a sinker ball, and you want to have your more to your hand, that's how you do it. I mean, the only sinkers that get flat that are pulled, that's just classic McCormick. He sees that right side the entire way and shoots it the other way. Now, the one thing that opponents have not had much success against.
So number 8 and number 9th man coming up.
The incredible breaking balls that slider he's able
Play
to
Holmes, sets.
120 average against. That's pretty much.
Aaron Diaz pinch hitting here, taking inside ball 1. Astros getting to see guy they want to see more of here, the rookie Diaz. 13 home runs in
66 games, Empire 66.
Alvarez is on the injured list. It's pinch hitting here for Jake Myers. And got tied up right
And he swung at that. 1-1.
Astros fans would like him to be the everyday catcher at this point. While the Astros say he is the catcher of the future, continues to be Maldonado's.
Did not want to swing at that.
They're doing their best to find him as many at bats as they can because he's been really productive. 24-year-old rookie swings at this.
Nice movement there by Clay Holmes. 1 and 2 in the count.
Set up down the middle and let it do what it's got to do. And then when you see that, he's got one that once more he turns the corner away from that sinker.
1-2 pitch, foul off.
Another foul ball.
You know, they say this role is for strikeout swing.
Yankees begin with a 4-game series on opening day against the Astros as well.
Be dominant, beat the ball on the ground, let your defense do the work. And I say pitching more games per year.
Ground ball here could end the game. Fouled again. He's just barely gotten a piece of the last few to stay alive. We think about McCormick over at first. He's got 12 stolen bases this year in 13 tries, although Holmes has really limited the running game, giving up just 1 steal. After Diaz, Maldonado. Yankees 4, Astros 3-19. Holmes delivers. Diaz fouls one more time.
Another foul ball.
Leonard Diaz out of the Dominican Republic. Originally signed with Cleveland. They got him in the Miles Straw trade a couple years ago. One of their top prospects. Debuted last September. Breaking through a significant role here at 23. On the 7th pitch from Holmes, he
lines it out to Volpe. 2 outs.
So from one lifesaver for part of the season to the other, Dupont was there for the Astros for now 2 days. Missed the first month plus. First chance Dupont's had in the major leagues to play every day. The 29-year-old has had a solid year. Last hope for the Astros here in the 9th. Ball 1 from Holmes. Got squeezed there by Tatichner. It's been pretty consistent today, not leaving guys at the bottom of the zone. Strike 1.
2 strikes away.
6-4. And it has lead going into the 8th.
It's been a relay race tonight. 4 different relievers. The ball off balance. They're just
One more strike.
in the zone. Throws it on for 2.
Strike! Come.
Does Houston want to get that man to the plate? 2 relays on deck. The Bond, who is such an aggressive swimmer, working to count 4 here. Some patience against Holmes. Bond again can tie the game. Soft bouncer, left side. He needs to play. Holmes says no play.
Altuve up.
Infield hit from Mauricio DeGrom. Goes the time on the second. Go ahead, run that board, and Altuve tries.
It's just unfortunate because of how soft he hit and being able to run it out for Holmes, who like can't make the pitch. And now we're going to go on and talk about, hey, number one, the guy that played super aggressive, make a great sinker away, and you're out of the game. And talk about Altuve and how dangerous he is on the first pitch. But anything middle in, this game will get extended.
Well, nothing has been easy for these Yankees this year. Tonight, no different than 4-3 game. Jose Altuve gets a chance with 2 gone in the 9th. Yankee nemesis. One of the great swings in this fantastic run for this franchise. Pick against the Yankees, of course, in the 9th inning in the ALCS in 2019. Walk off against Locust Chapman. Tyler at second, go ahead right first. First pitch to Holmes, and Altuve pulls one to short.
The Yankees win. Lines it out in the second. The Yankees get it done. The Yankees get the win. 2.5 back. The season has only started. Big Daddy with the first win of the series. The Yankee season has only begun. 14 hits for both teams. 14 years later, the Yankees' next championship. Graveman falls to 3-5 on national TV. The Astros is 35. Not perfect. 2.5 back. Never trail. Yankees steal the game at the last run by Volpe.